right. So WTF moment of the week this week. We got two. Like I said, first we're gonna start with that Mayweather Logan Paul
Oh
nonsense that
God.
they're trying to promote as another one of these money grab exhibitions that's scheduled for February 20th of 2021. When you sent this out, I forgot which one of y'all sent this out. When y'all sent that out, I was like, man, what kind of boo-boo is this? Like,
I thought it was fake at first.
yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. I thought
I
it was
don't send y'all fake news, man. I send y'all the real shit.
That's a whole lie because of what you sent me about Dak yesterday. So
Let's not talk about it. That was clickbait. That was clickbait.
but
Blame ESPN for that.
Mayweather was sitting at home in his little mansion, was big mansion, whatever, and he's looking at Mike Tyson and he's looking at Roy
Roy
Jones
Jones.
Jr. He's like, I'm in better shape. In his mind, and in a lot of people's mind, the younger generation, he's a bigger name, and he's more relevant. You know, these young cats see all that money, they want to be like him. He's sitting there and he's watching this, and he's like, I could make some millions.
But man, I know you say Floyd's a big name, but I can't see him as a bigger name than Tyson, though. To be honest,
You'd be surprised how many people got Mayweather as the greatest fighter ever, even above like someone like Ali.
That's crazy. But okay.
I mean, in the boxing industry, you can't get any bigger. The name can't get any bigger than Floyd Mayweather. It just can't.
Nope.
The whole. Go ahead.
Does it only not get bigger because of PPV draws and the amount of money he's made, or
a lot of it has,
a
lot of it has to do with that, but it also has to do with, I mean, look at how many titles the man's held.
It's titles, it's record, it's the way he markets himself. That's a big thing for him. When he went from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather,
oh man,
like he blew up, but he did that himself. Like he promoted himself that way. He's self-made in that area, and I think, you know, he is great, but his resume kind of speaks for itself. I mean, he's got some big names there. Now, some of those big names
fighters
were either at the start of their career, like Canelo, or on the back end of their career, like De La Hoya. But he still got those names. He's got Pac-Man and him when they fought. That was on the tail end, but still, that's still Pac-Man, and Pac-Man's still fighting now.
Yep.
So I mean, he is a great fighter. He's a GOAT. We all can agree to that. But as far as being the greatest ever, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to base it on weight class, but he did dominate his weight class, several different weight classes for that matter. But like you said, his resume does speak for itself. It's a matter of opinion, like everything else. Who's the GOAT?
Well, yeah.
So when you got these,
he's not the greatest to me. Like I said, I'd probably go, you know, Ali, Tyson, but what to him and what a lot of these young cats consider why they consider him great is he was a defensive fighter. He was slick. His fights to me were always a little boring, but that's that's his style. Like his style is defensive.
Was boring. Exactly. It was boring because of that, because he's such a great defensive fighter and he's always fighting defense. But if you remember when he fought Ortiz, but Ortiz pissed him off. Yeah, he lost that knockout power. He can knock somebody out.
Well, I mean, the dude had his hands down, and he was not expecting anything. So,
bro, but he was wrong.
You got to defend yourself.
Defend yourself at all times.
No, I understand. You
already gonna apologize. But like, how many times you gonna apologize, bro?
But you can't say, okay, well, you know, he got knockout power. That was more like that one hitter. Like you see a dude walking down the street, and this dude just cold cocks him. That's what that was, bro. Like he had his hands down. He was looking at the ref, and he got caught. Not with one shot. He got caught with two. He got caught with two shots before he went down.
He kept trying to hug Floyd during that fight.
Yeah, like how many times you gonna apologize, bro?
And be like, "Oh, I'm sorry for taking that cheap shot." Come on, man.
I'm not saying any of that is inaccurate. All I'm saying is you talking about he got knockout power, bro. The dude had his hands down.
He did. I don't know about when he switched to Money Mayweather. That's when it changed. He started becoming more. He was less aggressive. He was less aggressive as Money Mayweather.
He couldn't fight offensively because his hands were getting broken.
When he was Pretty Boy Floyd, he was the aggressor. He was offensively great. And then when he switched his style to defense when his pops took over training him. I mean, which is, you know, considering the hands thing and considering you getting older in age, that was actually pretty smart. So you can't outthink his mind. We can all say that he's one of the greatest mind fighters because he pays attention to the opponent. But being the GOAT, I can't say that he's the GOAT, but he's definitely top 2 or 3.
I wouldn't, and don't get me wrong, I like Floyd and I like his fighting style. I think that, he's a great defensive fighter. He's really smart. Like you said, in the ring, he's really smart. He picks up on things really, really quick. He's able to adjust. He's able to make those adjustments in order for him to win the fight. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that he's my GOAT because he's not. For me, it's always been, and people will argue with me all day on this, but for me, it's always been Tyson. Tyson, for me, is the GOAT. He's been, he is the greatest.
I thought you were going to say Julio Cesar Chavez, bro.
Mike Tyson.
That's your namesake,
I thought he was going to say Oscar De La Hoya.
No, don't get me wrong. Julio Cesar Chavez in his prime, the dude was bad. He has 109 wins? So he was bad. But Mike Tyson was he had everything in one package. Power, speed, brace, defense, he had everything.
Killer instinct.
Except he wasn't right in the head. He still ain't right in the head.
See,
so
that's how you gotta beat a fight, though.
But the thing about that is, like, Mayweather built his legacy on I never lost a fight. Mike Tyson lost some fights, but nobody thinks less of Mike Tyson for
hell
that.
No.
But just kind of
animal, bro.
To kind of swing back around, the reason why Mayweather's getting this WTF is he's picking some, bro, this guy's a YouTube bum, dog. Like, but even when he fought Conor, that was like a publicity stunt, but that was a money grab, and there was good money to be made. What kind of money are you really trying to get off of this?
You'll be surprised.
You guys got views, bro. Yeah. Logan Paul has views.
You think they'll make more than the 30 that Tyson and Roy made?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they will.
100%. Yes. Yeah.
Well,
they will.
Man.
Based off popularity alone, bro.
Yeah.
They will. People are going to.
And that's exactly what it is. Based on Floyd's popularity and Logan Paul's popularity, that's what's going to make the revenue generate.
I mean, at least fight Jake Paul, because Jake Paul knocked out Nate. You know what I'm saying?
You got to think about it though, bro. You got to think about it though, because Floyd is 2 or 3 generations of people. You understand what I'm saying? Mike Tyson is not these new age people, so he got everybody from the early 2000s, probably mid 2000s, going back to mid 80s, late 80s. Those are Tyson people. Floyd got people from 80s, 90s, 2000s, and the 10s. So that's why it's gonna do better numbers.
Floyd don't have the 80s.
Off that alone.
He got the 90s, the 2000s.
Sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
But you got to couple that
with you were messing with your sound card while we was doing a podcast, but all right.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. I was looking something up. My bad. Go ahead.
Bro, you got to couple that also with the following that the Paul dude got as well.
Oh yeah.
So based off of that alone, bro, that's why it's gonna be bigger than Tyson and Jones.
And I'm not a fan of these Paul boys at all. Not even a little bit.
That's why I figured you would be happy about this fight.
But
Jake, I remember you saying you want to see Jake get in the ring with a real boxer. Now his brother gets that chance.
Bro, I would, if I was in shape, I would get in the ring. With Jake Paul, bro. I would do that just for the culture, but I'm not.
Logan Paul, I get in the ring with him right now for the money.
Logan Paul has 22.6 million followers on YouTube, and you're gonna ask if we think they're gonna do better numbers than Tyson
and Jones, bro.
Come on.
Now I'll tell you this.
Let me tell you how this is. Let me tell you how this is
YouTube alone, bro.
This is the long play right here. Mayweather's gonna fight Logan Paul. He's gonna beat Logan Paul. Jake Paul's gonna be like, I can't let that slide, son. Not on my watch. And then he's gonna try to set up a fight with Mayweather. It's just gonna be this whole big.
That's all it's gonna be.
That's how Mayweather promotes, bro. He's always 2 and 3 steps ahead. So you watch.
If Mayweather doesn't have to fight anybody real and still make money,
he's gonna do it.
I mean, the smart thing to do is to do it. Get in there for, get in there for what, 8 rounds?
Yeah.
Well, whatever the exhibition,
bro.
That's if the Padres can make
all he's doing is pissing off the real fighters. Like he's pissing off Errol, Bud, Keith Thurman, Pacquiao, even like Canelo. Canelo's always wanted to avenge that loss. And they're looking at him like, bro, you just really gonna fight this bum? And that's where the real money's at. You want to put some real money out there? Fight Canelo again. Or you want to get some real money? Fight Errol for the first time.
He won't.
So you're thinking that this ain't gonna bring in any money.
I mean, it's a publicity stunt. It's a money grab. Did I think there would be 30 million? I mean,
but you're saying that like it's a bad thing, though.
No, but that's what motivates Mayweather. That's all he cares about.
Yeah, the bottom line is a dollar sign. Right. Like, so I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm lost on like
if he can make some change, if he can make some change fighting this kid, even though he's a no-name kid, he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
The whole point of this was,
wouldn't you do it? Be real. Be real.
What's up?
If you're in Mayweather's shoes, and however it came across, Paul challenged you or whatever, however it was said. If you're sitting home in your mansion and you're thinking, well, this kid has damn near 25 million followers. I got a lot of followers. If we bring those together, it's gonna be payday. Not just for me, but for him too. So why not? Why not do it? And I won't get really hurt. Hopefully.
No, he ain't gonna get hurt.
No,
he ain't gonna get hurt.
He probably won't even get touched. So that's why he gets a WTF. On this is because it's a bum fight, bro. Like
I'm not putting anything past these Paul boys. Okay, number one, Logan is a lot bigger than Jake. I will say that.
I told you Jake was at 189, and Nate ballooned up to 180 for that fight.
Logan looks like he's has to be 190, 195, maybe 200, maybe.
But Floyd don't got to gain no weight to fight to beat Logan Paul. That's just the bottom line truth.
They're trying to replay this whole gonna be Rocky and Drago.
Yep, that's exactly what it's gonna be, bro.
Oh my god!
Throw the towel.
Hey, exhibition fights are the new wave now.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously. So that's part 1 of this WTF. Part 2, my man, is really out here slapping this kid around